Good spot. Oh, come on. That's it.
I don't know. I'm really bad at the jerk portion of the lift.
And then big pop. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So stand up straight. Yep. Sit down with the elbows up. Yep. Follow through on your chest. There you go. That's it. That's a good spot. Yep. Awesome. That's it. Oh. Difference being once you actually put on weight.
Yeah.
When you're down here, you're having to press all this weight.
Yeah.
When you're here, it's a bounce and you're just lugging it up.
I realize how many.
You're saving all the way from here to here. Like
Yeah.
That's 2-3 inches of movement.
Well, hello. Are we recording?
We are.
All right.
Hi.
We got Ilya here. Is it Khazov?
Khazov.
Khazov.
Yep.
All right. Here's a cool highlight reel of the guy.
Ilya Khazov is the strongest man in Cyprus and a Guinness World Record holder for maximum rope jumps while holding an 80-kilogram anvil. He's a frequent competitor in the Strongman Champions League. At 6'5" and over 400 pounds, he's also the epitome of gentle giant. Ilya is laid back, pleasant, and brutally strong. Some of his best feats of strength include pulling a 29-ton truck 20 meters in 30 seconds, deadlifting a 360-kilogram tractor for 10 repetitions, and carrying a 500-kilogram yoke for 20 meters.
Now that we're all very impressed that this man is going to be showing us how to do log press today, he's actually taking it pretty easy because he's got a big competition next week.
This week.
This week.
This week.
But he's going to be doing lightweight today for him, and which is a weight I can't even do. Sam's having a hard time filming from the angle, so we're actually going to zip tie your palm tree. The hat doesn't get in your way? I cannot do a barbell.
It's like a perfect.
Yeah, let me try.
Pass through it.
Yeah, it's good.
Sometimes it works really well for strongman.
Yeah. All I know is I can't do a barbell military press with the hat on. It just knocks it right off.
So part of that actually helps.
Yeah.
Because our competition is outdoors, and when you've got the sun up in the sky and the clouds, you can get really disoriented quickly. So the hat actually keeps some of the moving sky away out of my face.
Hips first.
That's it. That's it. Elbows up. Good spot. That's it.
Oh!
Good spot.
Oh, that fucking hat. When do you start with wrist reps?
I'll start with wrist reps the moment I feel like the weight is causing my wrist to go a little too far back. So until then, I'll let the weight actually train my wrists. Once it gets too much, I'll put the wrist reps on for a little bit more support.
Our powerlifter. I'm gonna trigger you. You ready?
Try me. Oh, no. Platform's ready. Your thumb is in the loop. You're getting out there. You're all set. And then the judges are like, you gotta take this off. And you're like, it's my first time.
Straight arms, big air. That's it. That's a good spot. Yep. That's really good. So part of the thing, especially, there are plenty of people that start passing out with the log, especially once it gets up here. Part of it is because they take the one big air and treat it like powerlifting, where you keep that one air through the whole motion. Strongman, most often on almost every single exercise, you learn to take a lot of smaller breaths or partition the exercise into parts that you can breathe through. So I'll usually take a big breath before I stand up with the log. I might take a breath before I actually sit down with it, but I'll sit down with it, then take another breath in that position, and then go into this.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I know it's going to be a lot of reps, I'll get into a comfortable spot where I can stand with it, take another air, and then with that full chest and air pushing the log up, that's when I go.
Yeah, we're going to that one.
Heck yeah, the fun one.
The fun one.
Yes.
There was something else on top of this log before we moved it out of the way, and I thought the diameter of this log was this part, which is really freaking stupid. It's just too big. It actually tapers off into this.
So that's actually
See, I
the
thought this was like.
I actually specifically requested that so it looks bigger on camera
Yeah.
and it looks heavier to the audience. Plus, it does add a little bit of
If you film
weight.
it from the right angle, it'll look absolutely
It will,
dumb.
yeah.
Okay,
And
cool.
it's the exact same size as an actual 45 plate. So you could fit a 45-pound plate on it or a
that's
55,
why.
and it fits in seamlessly with the size of it. That's it. Take a breath. On your chest. That's it. Roll it through. That's it. Elbows up. Take a breath. And then big pump. Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry about that. I'm really bad at the jerk portion of the lift.
You let it go a little far behind and then you try to compensate for it.
Ah.
Yeah, I once dropped the log doing reps. Dropped it right on my toe, split it in half. Like the actual bone completely broken off. I did have one more rep to go, so I actually finished the set fully. Before actually trying to take off my shoes and everything.
It's a strongman way.
Yeah. So weirdly enough, the hat also partially helps me because I know when I'm pressing, if I'm hitting the hat, I know that I've gone too far back in my press. This is the position that you got in, the weight was behind you.
Yeah.
And then you're obviously trying to compensate, moving your body backwards, and the log ends up going forward. Either you want to try catch it and guide it on the way down, so you actually fall straight down rather than tries to roll away from you.
Yeah.
Or when you're pressing it, try get into a position that's just over your head. Even if you have to press it first and then push your head through. Yep. Come on. Chest.
Hips first. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Elbows up.
Good
That's
spot. Good spot.
it. Big air. Take a big air and then pop. Press it.
Not-
I don't know.
It could be that you're getting up to the top and then tightening your traps to lock it out, instead of just using your shoulders and triceps to lock it out.
Kind of guarding my knees.
Okay.
Because I've hurt my knees a lot on this lift, the jerk portion of it. This little buckle motion severely aggravates my knee condition.
When you press, a key is, if you look at, these are old weightlifting shoes.
Yeah.
When you press, every time someone says, my knees hurt, I watch them press. And when they press, when they dip down like this.
Yeah.
That's your knees.
Yeah.
Your knees go forward.
Right.
You don't want to be in that position. You just put all the way of the log onto your knees. The position that you want to be in is find the arch in your back. It's not an arch, but it's however you can lock in your spine. So your spine is braced, and you only dip down as low as you can go while maintaining the upper body tightness, which is not very deep. And your knees want to go out. That's as far as you're going to dip down.
Yeah.
So right now the weight is on my hips, not my knees.
Very
It might help you a hair to widen your stance out, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
And I want you to think about, okay, if your feet are like my hands here, when you dip down, the weight is on my pinkies. Okay?
Yeah.
So when you dip down, the weight's on your pinkies. As you go to stand up, as you start driving up, the weight transfers from here to here, all the way around to your big toe. That's it. Good spot, good spot.
Take it there.
Hips first.
Settle it.
Nice.
Yes,
Good
good
spot. Short, quick dip, short, quick breath.
Big air.
Come on, finish it, finish it, yes!
Nice work.
Nice.
That was cake weight.
Dude.
Cake weight.
Okay.
Tough dude.
Well, I've done 300 before, or almost 300, so.
Have you ever done 300 after midnight on a foreign country?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
With it?
Yeah, I think my log is not that big of a diameter. I think mine's like a 10-inch, this is 12.
Yeah.
Might have been the thumb.
Might have been the what? Thumb moves?
Thumb moves.
Damn it! Should have joked about that. Shit, serious, man. Are there any people that press a significant amount of log weight with flat shoes? Or do they all wear Olympic lifting shoes?
I've gone back and forth.
I think the larger people that you see at World's Strongest Man probably benefit from the flat shoes, not because they're flat, but because their feet are really big and they're really big people. For 90% of the population, a pair of weightlifting shoes. And these are US size 16s. But I mean, I'm only 275. You know, so if you look at, he's 375, I think just because his foot is taking so much more everyday pressure, his foot is shaped different than mine, even though mine is longer.
Yeah.
Why
I
are
think
you calling me lightweight?
definitely are. Well,
375? Since when have I been 375?
375.
Unbelievable.
You could eat and be 400.
I'm eating now. I've eaten before coming here. I'm at least 410.
Well, I was 265 last night. I could be 285 tomorrow. That's not a problem.
Wow, my own coach and friend. I will go with flat shoes most of the time if I feel really
I don't
great.
even own a pair anymore. I just said fuck these things.
And his are much more flat than mine, because mine are actual Adidas weightlifting shoes.
Yeah.
So I mean they're real, and I've got super narrow feet.
Well, I have very
it's a-
wide feet, so I could never find a pair of Olympic lifting shoes that didn't feel like my feet were actually just being like wrung out like a wet
thing is,
towel.
like insane when I see the CrossFitters on, well, anywhere. Yeah.
Full period.
That was the end of the statement.
Oh,
No,
okay.
when I see them get their weightlifting shoes and they get them on, and they get them super freaking tight. And they think because they begin putting these straps on the shoes that they should be tight.
Yeah.
You ever, Peter Demas, when he finished his last lift,
Those are loose.
absolutely.
Wow.
That's how you're meant to wear them.
You see a weightlifter at the end at a Peter Demas in Greece when he made his last lift ever. He walks off to the edge of the stage, takes his shoes, kicks them off, and just sets them on the edge of the stage and walks off. And that's how tight a pair of weightlifting shoes should be.
Why did he leave him on the stage though?
He retired. End of his story. I mean, your feet are like the Hulk's feet, So that's going to be. I mean, how are you ever going to fit your foot inside
Well, I can't
that?
be,
Exactly. That's it. There we go.
Wow.
That was.
You're definitely getting better.
Could just be your
Feet
hips needing to be warmed up. And there's a guy with an app. I've been checking out his app. Something about stretch, something. And he was doing this the other day.
Stretch, strength of a cheat. That might help you save some energy.
Yeah.
Especially once this gets to the high rep ranges and you have to do this the full way up and down.
Yeah.
If they're on pads, a little bit of a cheat that you can do is push it in.
What?
Push it in and it springs back up into you.
Wait, what?
Like you're bouncing off there.
I'm not just picking it up, right?
Yeah.
I'll either bounce it in or I'll push it in and lift it.
It's like a trampoline.
Yeah, use the spring.
You take the thumb loop. It's not meant to be used with your thumb through it. So you're gonna grab it like this, yank it. And depending on the lift, you're gonna start it here or here. But I'm just gonna start it right about there because it's good enough for this. And just go around it. Right? She gave me a thumbs up. She would know.
There you go.
Nice.
Big air. That's it. Follow
Nice,
through.
nice,
That's
nice,
it. Good
nice.
elbows. Good elbows.
Little squat there.
There you go.
Wow.
Heck yeah, dude.
Where was that a minute ago?
See, you just
I'm
need
just
to warm
gonna
up.
eat her every rep, I guess. Pinky. Outside.
Yeah.
Helps.
Really?
Yeah. It's a weird cue. Pinky foot. Pinky foot
Well,
cue.
now someone with as muscular feet as yours,
Yeah.
that's probably a huge cue.
Specifically for me, turning my feet out a lot more on this and even sometimes on deadlift has been helping me out a lot more.
And deadlift too.
Yeah.
Make it easier than it already is. Let's go.
That's it, that's it. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. There we go. Nice.
Nice and easy.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
That's contest weight?
Yeah. So we'll wait and see what, over the weekend, we'll see how many reps he gets with the contest weight.
Yeah.
And that gives, a lot of people, so many people will take the week off before a contest. My nerves will go crazy. I can't just sit in a hotel room the week before a contest. But I can go to a gym and I can, whatever I'm probably going to hit for 12, I can go to the gym and hit it for 3. Get some nerves out, get a sweat going, get your elbows and shoulders moving.
So
That's nothing.
is this like the natural way of deloading for a competition without using math? Is just to kind of like, just go in and just do a little bit just to get your nerves settled?
You need to be like he's competed at a high level so often. He knows his body and he knows what I'm thinking as well. So I don't worry about him. I'll just give him, go in the gym and do whatever it takes to make your mind happy, to give
Yeah.
you a little bit of confidence that you need on Monday. Because he's already as strong as he needs to be for the weekend. He's not going to get any stronger, but he could get weaker if he gets hurt. But if you're a little bit mental kind of thinking, I don't know if I'm ready,
Yeah.
he needs to come in here and hit that kind of weight. Now, for a lot of the people that I work with, I will specifically say, you're only going to use 135.
Right.
Go in, I want you to deadlift 135 for 2 sets of 5. I want you to front squat, singles, 1 plate, 1.5, 2, 2.5 plates, 3 plates, for someone who can front squat 6 plates.
Yeah.
And then, take the empty log, do something empty log, deadlift, empty bar, something like that.
Yeah.
Move.
Just move. Get your confidence.
Yeah, get on a bicycle,
Yeah.
break a sweat.
There's one thing we didn't do. We didn't use the fog machine for this video.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
That's it. Let's go.
Come on.
Go, go.
That's a bit of big air.
That's it.
That's it.
Come on.
That's it. Let's go.
That's it. Come on. Quick.
Yes, good spot. Let's go.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Up in the hips. That's
Very
it.
nice.
More fog.
The fog isn't going.
There's no more fog. There's no more video then.